already. How are you feeling? Good, good. Today is the big day. We're getting your blood work and your ultrasound. Very exciting. All right. Let me get you all checked in here. Can you confirm your first and last name and date of birth? Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna sign you in here. Perfect. And so on the schedule today for you is to do the OB labs or the pregnancy labs, as well as get your viability ultrasound. Hopefully all looks good. We'll get you your due date and then talk about next steps. Sounds like a plan. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let me get this going here then. Just gonna kind of put everything in the system. Okay, cool. So if it's okay with you, we're gonna start with some vital signs, and then I will actually be drawing your blood today for the OB labs. Yes, yes, I got the training in it finally. Okay, so let me kind of put everything here to the side. All right, I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on. Of course, right. All right, so we'll start with blood pressure first. Just so you know, for every future prenatal appointment, two readings you're really going to be looking into is your blood pressure and your urine that you're going to leave us. Blood pressure, we of course want to make sure you don't develop gestational hypertension, which are individuals who get high blood pressure during pregnancy. And then as far as the urine sample goes, we want to make sure you're not spilling any protein or glucose in your urine. Yes, while also making sure you don't have a UTI. Let me put this around you here. Does that feel snug? Good. All right, I'm gonna go quiet. Blood pressure is good. Let me take this off of you. All right. You haven't had a fever or been around anyone that's sick? Good. Yeah, no, it's been a very busy day today in the clinic. We've seen a lot of patients, but it's very rewarding and very exciting. Yes, the busier the better. Exactly. A little loud, my bad. It's all about relaxation here. Or at least we try to make OBGYN appointments super relaxing and not so anxiety provoking or stressful. This is gonna go underneath the tongue. Vital signs. And how tall are you? Sorry, you would think I remember that by now with how often you come in. What was that? You need more prenatal. Girl, I got you. Okay. I'm just gonna somehow give you 4 sample supplies. Oh yeah, no, just don't tell anybody. 1, 2. I mean, you're like my favorite baby. You know what? I'm just gonna give you the whole box. They probably won't even notice, honestly. Okay. This is for you. So I will leave that right over there. You didn't get it from me. I am just going to make sure Leanna, the PA, put in all of the labs that you should be getting drawn today. You already had your pap smear and your vaginitis infection screening. So this is essentially going to be screening for hepatitis, syphilis, HIV, your blood type, as it's important to know your RH status, whether you are positive or negative for the future. Your rubella status as far as immunity goes. Thyroid, we're going to be screening you for CBC to make sure you don't need any additional iron supplementation for being anemic or anything like that. And you keep taking those prenatals every day. Alright, do you have any difficulties when it comes to blood draws? You don't faint or pass out or anything, right? Any question regarding the pregnancy panel that we're going to be drawing on you today? Yep, and then Leanna, the PA, will call you, of course, if any of it is not normal, okay? All right, let me move that there. Let me kind of set up our blood draw station here. We'll need alcohol wipes to wipe off the area and disinfect it. Got my syringe for the blood draw. We got the tubing. Got some cotton to stop the bleeding and a band-aid. And before I draw your blood, can you confirm your first, last name, and date of birth? Beautiful. And you understand that we are doing your pregnancy panel? Okay. All right. Let me put these gloves on. Are you okay if we just draw it with this arm here? Okay, gotcha. All right. Gotta really make sure it's a sterile area here. If you could rest your arm like that for me. Going to use one more just to really disinfect the area. Never be too safe with pregnant patients. All right, I'm just gonna have that air a little bit. All right, just gonna get some tube draws, okay? You're going to feel a little bit of a poke. You are doing awesome. Okay, I'm going to keep drawing a little bit here. Okay, a couple more tubes. Perfect. Going to put some pressure on that real quick. Pressure. Gonna put this band-aid on there for you. Does that feel secure? Awesome. All right, you did fantastic. So with that being said, my job is done here. And what I am going to do is I am going to let Leanna, the PA, know that you are ready for your viability ultrasound. With that being said, in the meantime, before you make your way to the room, I just need you to leave me a urine sample, and I'm just going to end up dipping the urine again to make sure there's no protein or glucose, okay? Yes, I'll leave that right there for you as well. Leanna, the PA, will be in to do your ultrasound, hopefully confirm heartbeat as well as the due date for you. No, it is my pleasure. All right, let me see. I don't think you need a drape because she'll probably do a transabdominal, so she'll be in there shortly. Alrighty, it is that time for your ultrasound. Are you ready to get this done? Awesome. And do you have absolutely any questions at all before we get started? You're okay? All right, well, let's get this going for you. Just gonna put some gloves on here. We only need to do a trans-abdominal today. They've come out with very advanced portable ones. And then I will take some images off the computer screen there. Due to new laws, you won't be able to particularly hear the heartbeat, but I will show it to you and measure it for you as well, okay? All right. So with that being said, I'm just gonna move part of the blanket here just to kind of expose the belly area that I'll be working under. Yep, all right. So let's get started. I'm gonna apply some lubricant. I am actually gonna move you a little bit further back. There you go. It's a little bit cold. I'm sorry, I should have warned you. Okay. All right, and we are gonna get started with this portable scan. That right there is baby. You can definitely, do you see that flicker right there? Yep, that would be the heartbeat. Too early to tell gender, unfortunately. Okay. Let me measure those heart tones for you. Heart tones are averaging in the 160s, very strong and healthy. Alrighty. It is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Yeah. Very exciting times. I'm very, very happy for you. I'm so excited for you. Any symptoms, abnormal bleeding or cramping? No? Alright, let me make few measurements here so that we can establish a due date for you. All right. So I'm going to make sure we print off some photos for you here that I'm taking. You're still feeling okay, right? I know, sometimes I never want it to be over either. All right. I am going to wipe you off here. I'll move you back forward a little bit in your chair. There you go. All right, let me just cover you up. We'll kind of wipe the lubricant with that as well. But congratulations, we have a confirmed intrauterine pregnancy, very good fetal heart tones. And so as far as the due date goes, it looks like it is agreeing with the first day of your last menstrual period. So the official due date will be February 29. Yes, congratulations. I did want to go over a few things with you. Now that we have the confirmed pregnancy, we are taking your prenatals every day, of course. All right. And when it comes to diet, you want to avoid anything raw or undercooked. Hydration is super, super important. So at least 64 ounces of water a day. And if you're anything like me, you are going to have to avoid steamy hot showers, saunas, hot tubs. Yes. We recommend the COVID and flu vaccine. Whether or not you choose to get them, though, is your independent choice. Do you like to have coffee or caffeine at all? They do say avoid it if you can, but what they say is 200 milligrams or less a day should be fine. If you are ever uncomfortable, Tylenol is the safest to use while pregnant, but even that you want to use sparingly. You cannot have Motrin, Advil, or ibuprofen. Correct. we are going to be seeing you every 4 weeks for the next few months. I did print you off some educational forms that I think would be of interest to you. These forms are from ACOG, which stands for American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology. So this is a really good source if you ever want to find more information just about pregnancy in general. The first form I printed for you is called Changes During Pregnancy. So it'll list common symptoms you may have the first trimester, if any at all, as well as what is happening with baby as far as the developmental stages, depending on how far along you are. The second thing I love to give to all of my pregnant patients is the ACOG form called Nutrition During Pregnancy. I normally tell people that when it comes to prenatals, any prenatal is better than no prenatal, but regardless of the prenatal you choose, it is very important to know what it contains that it is sufficient in, what vitamins or minerals it may be deficient in, and this form basically breaks down all of the key vitamins and minerals you should have, as well as how many milligrams of each of those things should be consumed on a day-to-day basis. And so if your prenatal is deficient in things, which most are, it's good to educate yourself, become familiar with what those things are, and then maybe you could supplement it more through dietary sources rather than needing additional supplements. That makes sense? Awesome. So I will leave those for you. At your next follow-up appointment, we will talk about genetic screening, when you'll be getting your anatomy scan, your glucose test to screen for diabetes in pregnancy, and you of course know if you have questions up until the next time we see you, you call. Please don't hesitate, come in, and then we're excited to be part of this journey for you, or with you. I am mixing up my words today. It's been a long day. But with that being said, I'll give you some privacy. Again, so excited for you, and then we will see you in 4 weeks for your first official prenatal visit. No problem. Congratulations again.